What's good, y'all? It's your boy Zulu King Street Fame 407, man. I'm about to go into these stores real quick, man. Happy Father's Day to all the Father's Day out there, man. You know what I'm saying? All the fathers, not the mothers that want to say they fathers, or the mothers that try to keep their kids away from their fathers and try to turn their kids away from their fathers. Not y'all hoes. I'm talking about the fathers. Happy Father's Day to y'all, man. Mother's Day, mothers always be trying to make it about them on Father's Day too, man. You know what I'm saying? They be sleeping on the real dads out there. But off topic, yo, this is what I wanted to talk about. I'm waiting for this rain to stop so I could go, do some shopping and shit like that, pick up some things I gotta pick up. But I want to talk to y'all about your boy Charleston White, man. Your boy Charleston White, y'all hear that thunder? Your boy Charleston White is a sucker, man. I always been saying this. I told you that man was like the police, was a fed. I've been saying that. But right now, what he just did, with this Carmelo Anthony case, I haven't been following it too much because once, things start going all crazy like that, it's just a lot of propaganda and crap going on. But I know he came out and said that he was going to support this kid, and then, he got $75,000 for the lawyer for an appeal. I ain't see the footage, all of the footage. I know they said they got 11 minutes of the footage of this kid getting chased by these other kids, and 4 kids approached this young man, not one. It was 4 kids, and these kids were known to be bullies and athletes, football players and shit like that. And this kid was like a humble kid that was not problematic, didn't have no interactions with the law or nothing like that. So and I seen a lot of people talking about the jury getting picked, and that the defense and the defense and the state, they get to pick the witnesses, not the witnesses, sorry, the juror. Now I'm gonna tell you like this: I've been to trial. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all niggas ain't been to trial. Y'all be pleading out. Y'all be taking y'all pleas, and a lot of people don't know the court system and what you got to do. But I've went to trial, and when you go to trial, yes, both sides pick the jurors. But let's say when I went to trial, I was going against the police. I beat that trial. It was 3 cops against me, and the person that was in the car with me, they used them against me in the court. You know what I'm saying? It was a chick that was in the car with me that the state used against me in court. So it was 3 cops and the chick that I was going against. And when I was picking the jury selection, when we was in jury selection, one of the jurors, they asked him, "Do you believe that the cops are all good? Do you believe that cops could be crooked? Do you trust the cops?" And he said, "Nah, I don't trust the cops. They lie," or whatever. So I was like, I'm picking him. You know what I mean? He gonna be. So we picked him, but the state struck him. The state, just because you have an option to pick, don't mean that's who you gonna get. The state could reject that. You could pick that person, and the state will say no, and you could do the same to them. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how they ended up with an all, like, mostly white jury. Nobody in there was black on that jury. Nobody was his peer. Nobody was his age. You know what I'm saying? So that is crazy alone. The fact that the father, the state attorney, district attorney, whatever you want to call them, and the judge were all friends, and pictures prior to this situation were friends that hung out, that is a conflict of interest off rip, nigga. Like that right there, your shit should be moved to another court. Move your shit to another fucking city or whatever it is, but it's a conflict of interest. It's a conflict of interest, period. That shit shouldn't even went on in court. That shit, everything, the lawyer should have got fired, whatever it was, the district attorney should not have been there, the judge should have been taken off. It's a conflict of interest. That's grounds alone to come back on the appeal. That's grounds alone to get that shit thrown out. Y'all railroaded that boy. And then you got sentenced and all that shit mad fast and sent to prison like mad fast. I never seen that before. Usually sentencing takes a while. They'll come back a month later, a couple of weeks later, whatever, give you your sentence. You know what I mean? And then supposedly the prison that he's at is a guy with the last name as his victim. So it's probably a small ass town like they be doing out here. They have all these small ass towns with a whole family working in prison. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So now you got him going to a prison with the warden got the same last name as his victim. The judge hung out with the victim's father, and the district attorney hung out with the judge and the victim's father. Come on now. But anyway, Charleston White said he was going to give $75,000 to help this kid out with the appeal and all that. Then he turned around and switched his story. I seen the father made a video talking shit to Charleston or something like that. Then he turned around and switched the story, and now he's calling this kid a watermelon felon. He got a picture on the shirt of this kid's face like a watermelon. He says he don't want to support this young man because his father's weak. What kind of fucking child advocate is you? Because all the videos that people say, yo, what the fuck Charleston do? He's like, I'm a child advocate. I advocate for the children. So what the fuck does a parents got to do for you advocating for a young man that's in the situation? You know what I'm saying? Most of the children that's in the system is something wrong with their parents, bro. Something's going on at home. Their father might not even be in their life. So you ain't gonna like their parents or none of them, because something's always gonna be going on. That's why these kids are in trouble. So now you are saying you ain't gonna advocate for him because his dad, you don't like his dad. His dad's weak. He's not strong like the white man's dad. Let me tell you something. Charleston White scared of them crackers, man. Charleston White scared of them crackers. Charleston White, you always pull out a gun for every rapper I see you beefing with. You always talking shit, Boosie this and that, and then you come out, you go in your closet and you pull out all these guns and you start showing these guns, these knives, these weapons. I ain't see you do that to none of them crackers, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't do that to none of them crackers, bro. Them crackers stepped down and now you scared, you bowing down, you wearing a watermelon felon, you want to donate money to the crackers now. Now you know what I'm saying? Now it's all this and that. What happened? What happened? You talking about, oh, they from a sundown town. This real. They from a sundown town. Why you don't go to the sundown towns and pop your shit? You know what I'm saying? Why you scared to go to a sundown town? Go to a sundown town. You got a lot of guns, bro. Go to sundown town with your crew. Do something out there. Put out a gun on them. Put out a gun on them crackers that they don't like you. You know them folks don't like you, but now you just trying to support them. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy, man. That's what I think about that shit. Yo, Charleston White scared of them crackers, man. You know what I mean? When them crackers say, yo, you think you funny? We gonna show you something. Now, they're sundown town. This and that. And no, I apologize. My sincere condolences. I was wrong. And now you're they was either gonna sue your ass or you scared of them crackers, bro. That's all it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't gonna help that kid. Because it don't matter what the parents is like. You supposed to be helping the kid. That's some big brother type of shit, like an OG type of shit on some positive shit, like, hey bro, I'm gonna come help you out, get you out that situation because they did you wrong. I don't get along with your family, but I'm gonna help you, because that's what you're supposed to be doing. If you're a child advocate, the family has nothing to do with it. You're advocating for the child, for the children. But now you're gonna throw that aside because you don't like his daddy? Come on, man, that shit crazy as fuck, man. That's to show y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all black folks was oh, yo, Charleston White's the truth and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And people been saying, man, that man ain't about shit, dog. He flip-flopped too much. Then he want to hide behind the guise of a character. I've been saying this. I've been saying it. I said, that's not a character. That's how he really is, man. That's how he really feel. Then he want to hide behind the guise of a character. You know what I'm saying? So you go from trying to help this boy to I'm not helping him to making fun of him. Why you making fun of the kid for? What did the kid do to you? You don't like his dad, so you put the kid's face on the shirt and call him a watermelon felon with a stereotype of black people eating watermelon. Got his face like a watermelon, but like what did he do to you when you supposed to be helping him? That shit crazy, man. That shit crazy, man. That's why I don't get caught up with all this internet clowns or none of that shit. I ain't done no content in a minute on here, and you know what I'm saying? It just be like that, man. They be shadow banning me. They be on the bullshit. People be reporting the page and you know, all that bullshit. It is what it is, man. I ain't with none of that sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm popping in real life, man. You know what I'm saying? In real time. But it's all good, though. You know what I mean? But, yeah, those are my thoughts on the whole Charleston White situation. At the end of the day, 1 and 1 is 2. Charleston White scared of them crackers. It's a sundown town. You hear him? It's a sundown town. He's scared of the motherfucker. I ain't going over there. They finna hang us. Bitch, pull out them guns that you got, man. Go out there, run up in the sundown town. Y'all gangster. You gangster. You talking all this gangster. I go against the gangbangers and all that, but I ain't going against no racist white crackers in the sundown town. Nah, I apologize. Nah. Right? Running up in the sundown town with them guns, with your homies. Niggas ain't like that, man. Anyway, yo, those my thoughts, man. It's your boys, Little King Street Fame 407. Y'all know what it is, man. We all gas, no brace. If you ain't gonna be good, be safe. Yeah.